Hello everyone. I'm going to do a small unboxing video. I had spoke in my last video about the algae experiment um, that I planned on doing, and this one is another experiment that I would like to do. Uh, so just uh, just in a second, I will unbox this. I won't actually show the opening of it, but not completely anyway. But I will show you what's inside of it. So hang on just a moment. Okay, so if you see here, this is Bacteria Science Kit for the age of 10 or 9 plus. Okay, so this is a child's experiment kit, and I will be doing a review of it. So even though this is for kids, it will work for what I want. So basically this gives you, this little booklet gives you experiments on that you can perform with your children and to teach them about bacteria, funguses, and germs, and that kind of thing. So in this box, you get some petri dishes. These are sealed, sterile petri dishes. So those will be these will be used to for the experiment itself. You also get let's see, a small vial and a couple small vials and a bunch of Q-tips and a couple of pipettes. These looks like the agar may be already in them, which I was not expecting, which is a good thing, in a way. So I will eventually make a video on how to make the agar and do this. But this experiment that I will be doing, soon, it will basically consist of me going to taking samples from public places and growing cultures of bacteria and possibly fungus, in these petri dishes. Now, it's fairly simple. It's a fairly simple process. I will not most likely be showing those under the microscope, but I will I may get the stains to stain for bacteria as well. This does not have that in there, but this isn't another experiment that I am planning on doing for my channel. So this one may be first. I'm not 100% sure yet, but either this one or the algae experiment will be first. And I will do things like this just to show you the scientific process if you're not familiar with it. This may also shed some light on the current pandemic as far as things you need to do. Wearing a mask is very important. The the virus that is currently raging the country can be spread through air, but it is spread through water droplets. So if you cough, you sneeze, the bacteria is on those droplets of moisture, and if you're wearing a mask, that mask stops most of that moisture from going through. It is not completely aerosolized. It's not minute bacteria cells flying out of your mouth as such. But the fibers of the mask does prevent things like if you sneeze or cough, it prevents the fluid from your saliva, which the bacteria is living in, from going beyond the mask for the most part. So the mask does not keep you from getting the virus. It keeps you from spreading it if you have it. And if everyone wears the mask, then the chances are pretty good that we could get this thing under control. I know a lot of people look at this politically, but this is not a political issue. This is a scientific issue. But along with wearing the mask, washing your hands regularly is important. So if possible, I will go to places like gas stations. If possible, I will go and get samples from door handles to stores and that kind of thing. And I will show you, and it can be pretty disgusting. Now, at the same time, our immune system is at such that most of the bacteria that is on these surfaces, our immune system will fight off if it even attacks, or even if it enters us. So there are a lot of bacteria and viruses for that matter, but there's a lot of bacteria that are not transmitted to us, or that our body fights off automatically. That's just the way our body is. It's under certain circumstances that these bacteria, if there's large numbers in our immune system, and they overrun our immune system before our immune system can attack those, that we start feeling the symptoms of the illness that occurs. The fever, the chills, that kind of thing. The fever itself is our body heating up, trying to kill the bacteria. So this is a short experiment. When I do it, it'll take around a week. Once the experiment, once I take the samples, and I'll do that all in one day, and I will video as much as possible me getting the samples. And then the next week I will show you the growth of the cultures that I have taken. And I will, when I make the video reviewing this product, I will leave a link in the description of that video to where you can pick this up if you want to do this with your children and show your children how this works. Again, this is a kid's toy. It's sold as a kid's toy, but it is very much a scientific process. It is one that I had done several times in college. So these things are scientific instruments, scientific supplies that are used to gather bacterial samples and fungal samples from around an area and grow cultures with them. So this is something that can be fun for kids, and this is something that I will definitely be looking forward to making the video of. So thank you all. Have a good day, blessed evening, night, whatever time you're watching this. And remember, stay safe, wash your hands, wear your mask. It's not that big of a deal. And it does help keep people who are very sick from getting this horrible disease. So you all have a great day.